We in this piece. You got your laptop working?
For me?
Yeah. Or is it?
Man, I had to rig this shit up, put it on my phone, and put my phone
Oh,
on.
nigga, hold on. Let me hang up the phone call. Wait, can I hear you on this?
Now we got no sound.
Oh, it's because I think it was on the phone call.
Yeah, it was. It's coming.
It's connected. It's connected.
I think you have to actually plug in a wire somewhere.
Bro, hold on. Wait, I think hang it up and drop it back. God damn. That's kind of funny, though. I know. Hang it up. Hang it up.
Blues, nigga. Run it.
Hey, what's good, people? It's your boy Terry Bluez with my homie
Onterio Linville.
And this is BluezVille. Echo delay.
Yeah, echo.
We coming to you from the virtual meeting. Listen, we working from home. As I said before, this episode is brought to you by.
What is that in your hand? Corona.
Yes, we are in the Zoom meeting thanks to Podcast Mike, aka White Mike, aka Podcast Shug.
And don't forget, we are still sponsored by Crown unofficially.
Unofficially, but we do have some official sponsors, and we'll read those later when we get to that. So boom, like we said, we still got to keep it coming to y'all. We got to bring y'all the real. We got to bring y'all the jokes. Even if we can't be together, we will be together in this virtual world. And this is life now. Is this life now? I feel
it is life.
Yo, I feel like so I was thinking about this right today because I've been working from home. Have you moved to working from home? Because I feel like your job might be pertinent to niggas that
not yet, but they're on the way. I just don't want them hooking up to my broadband.
They said, man, I don't even like taking my work computer in the house, nigga.
Nope, I don't even take that motherfucker in the house, nigga.
Let's leave that shit in the car. That don't government tapping ass shit.
You ain't tapping to none of my shit.
Oh shit. Oh no, but I've been working from home, man, and I work in higher education. I heard somebody talk about this, right? And it was like, yo, once with this shift now, because of this pandemic, literally everything's moved to online, right? And especially in the aspect of higher education, once you figured out, oh, we can just do all this online, is there even a need to come back? You know what I mean? Is this how people live their lives from now on? Like they're working from home?
You're right. You got a point there because there's really no need because, man, I've been seeing like different, I got a lot of friends in education.
Yeah.
From, like different parts of the state, right? Whether they be charter schools or public schools. Man, kids have to log on to their computers.
Yeah.
In dress code shirt where the teacher can see them. And they got to sit there and get accounted for right then and there. And the teacher just sit there and click it. Hey, get your ass back on the screen. You know what I mean? So they have to be accounted for all that crap or whatever. So, yeah, we're in trouble. But think about this, though. Who's in trouble is teachers. Because I don't need 50 million teachers. I can get one teacher to teach 50 million people now. If they just log on to something. So I feel bad for people like that, like teachers in jobs of that nature, because that robot thing, man, what we talked about before.
Bruh, okay, so little conspiracy theory, cue conspiracy theory music. Little conspiracy theory, right? I was talking about this I was talking about this before, man, and we've talked about the robot apocalypse. I've talked about robot apocalypse. One of my favorite, I'm not a political person, but one of my favorite people, Andrew Yang, was the only one I felt talked about the robot apocalypse, right? And it's basically not like robots killing us. It's robots taking all the jobs, right? People complain about Mexicans. No, it's the robots. You don't watch Black Mirror? Like, so every job is automated.
Bam, that right there.
Right, boom, right? So like cashiers, call centers, telehealth, and what else? Truck drivers, right? Now, if everybody's sick, you know what I'm saying? And we could have robots just doing DoorDash deliveries and fucking hauling what we need, supplies across the nation. What the fuck do we need people for? So like,
you know what's funny? You're not far-fetched on that either.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially with the truck drivers, they already have computerized trucks.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like when Andrew Yang was early in his campaign, he talked about that, and he was like, the truck drivers are the next to go because they've already got them in place. So they're just
I say those
piloting those, and once they get those straight, like Tesla's is already making automated cars. Like, we are not going to need you anymore. So like, we just like going into that? What's that movie, Mike, with Bruce Willis? Everybody's living in pods and just has like an avatar go out.
Fifth Element?
No, not Fifth Element. It's like Bing Raines, Bruce Willis.
Hey, I know what you're talking about. What was it, Mike?
Man, I don't know.
Man, you're supposed to be the movie guru, Mike.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
Okay, I'm firing up the system. Hang on.
Yeah, but it's everybody when they live in pods and then they just have like these robot avatars go out and live in the world for them. But boom, man!
I know what movie you talking about.
You got to know what I'm talking about. I know you. It's like Stepford, not Stepford Wives, but it's something in that realm. But dude, putting a pandemic scare into the world like that, forcing us to be isolated, because I feel like social distancing leads to social isolation, which has become a social experiment. Like we're like the government experiment with. How would these motherfuckers feel if we just say, hey, y'all can't leave your house? Like slowly implementing all these things.
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, we can't constitutionally keep them locked down, but we can say, hey, if you go outside, you might die.
Hey, you got a point. You have a legitimate point there. But you think about it. They fucked up with the shelter in place at first. They was like, oh, these Negroes out here barbecuing. They out here at the park. Man, I seen some video footage of like where they had shelter in place and people was at the beach and they dropped the helicopters in and swooped their asses off the beach and everything. I'm like, damn. They was just having the helicopter propeller just.
Surrogates. Surrogates was the name.
Surrogates. There we go. Yeah, because you're living through a surrogate, like. Yeah. There we go. The surrogates. But yeah.
That word, right? Hey, that word is famous right there.
Surrogate.
But as a lesbian's best friend.
I was about to say something. I might lose some listeners.
That was a joke so good as phone
man. You can't be apologetic.
No, not apologetic.
We know that. We know what you said at an immigration rally.
Listen, man, it's like this is just truth. It's goddamn truth. So speaking of this, right? We all locked down. The government said we can't go nowhere, but for your troubles, we'll give you $1,200, right? So we got the stimulus package going. How you guys feeling? How you feeling about that?
Well, sir, that ain't nothing but a trap. You ask me. That's the same weapon Obama used.
Yo, here's the fucked up part about it though, right?
And it was a trap when he used it.
Check this out. I sent you the article, but so
I know ain't that fucked up.
In the stimulus package, right? So everybody gets a $1,200 check, right? Unless you are a nigga on child support. If you are on child support, you can't get shit.
Hey, bro, I don't think people understand this epidemic out here. Like y'all fighting corona, like OAG killing us. Slowly. Slowly. And there's no cure for it. You got to go at least 18 years of it.
Everything. They will take everything. Shit, more than 18 years. You get, man, I know niggas that like 50,
Hey,
grown ass kids.
Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it like it's cars, because that's really what it is. Yeah, you go 18 years on the payment, but that interest rate on his ass. This damn kid at a 25% interest rate. I got an extra 30 years on his ass.
You paying that nigga off like student loans. God damn. You ain't getting no job afterwards to pay you, nigga.
And I gotta, and you gotta explain to him, you gotta talk to your mama while you ain't getting kids.
Hey, I tell my kids know this about me. They know I am El Cheapo. They can't ask me to buy. I like to give my kids a lot of things. I like to give them knowledge. I like to give them time. I don't like to give them money because the government forced my hand and how much I was supposed to give them. So that's what you get.
Hey,
I will give you everything else.
I tried one day. My son was like, "Hey, I want a pair of shoes, Daddy. We at the Nike store. Let me get another pair of shoes." I say, "Man, let's buy some Nike stock." That fool goes, "I don't want that." I said, he thought it was stocks. I say, no, stocks, man. If we buy stocks, we can buy as many shoes as we want to buy. If you buy stock in Nike, see, that's what we don't do with our kids enough.
Yo, teaching them financial,
Go tell them, all right, let's go invest in something small right now, and let's split that, and then you can buy whatever the fuck you want to buy.
Yeah.
That's one thing I feel like we lack.
Yeah, no, I that's why I do. Like, I joke about not giving my kids money, and I don't. But I low key open like the 529 savings accounts for them and just put money in that.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they graduate, it doesn't matter if you go to. My daughter talked about wanting to go to the Army. I hope she found something to do, which is fine with me. But yeah. But it's so interesting, right? With this whole epidemic, everything is economically crashing. The stimulus is supposed to put money back into the economy, but the argument against that would be, well, if we're all stuck in the house, how are we spending this money? You so-called suspended, we don't have to pay rent, mortgages, and all this, but we can't go anywhere. I'm not buying no outfits to go out. I'm spending my money on DoorDash. Like, I got groceries. Like, you really only put money into the grocery store, and he's just buying supplies to stay in, right?
Like, you got a point, because it's like, and then I think this is what it really does, because a lot of people are being furloughed right now. A lot of people aren't being able to work, all that. So what it's doing is it's the government knows what they're doing. They're creating it where you can come climbing back to them. So if I give you this check, now I'm just like with the stimulus package before with Obama. I give you the check, your ass gonna get it taken out of your taxes in the future.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the government creating shit, basically saying, hey, I'm gonna make sure we gonna keep our money flowing afloat. If I just give it to everybody else, they gonna eventually have to pay us back. So we're gonna get our money plus fold. These long shark ass people.
No, really. It's and plus, like, and we can get into some real deep shit. I don't know how far you want to go down this rabbit hole, but my belief.
Come on, hey.
Well, okay. Think about our economy, right? Everybody, the whole. I've said this before. I think I said it in previous episodes. I feel like the economic and societal ramifications with this pandemic far outweigh the health concerns, right? Because everybody is concerned about the economy crashing. That's really the biggest thing. Because the unemployment rate, like you said, people being furloughed, all these companies, like, bro, okay, so let this be known. I am recording from a undisclosed location. I'm not in Waco. Still repping the brand. Shout out to Keep Waco Loud podcast family. Don't stop believing. Skunk brand. If you want, go to Skunk.
And then you like it's just in a plain dark too over there. It's like,
Want y'all niggas knowing where I am. This ain't even the real background. This ain't even the real background. Illusion, nigga.
I'm not even in the real place.
Go to Skunk by Us. BluezVille.com. You get your official BluezVille skunk merch. We got the socks out. We
Go
got the
get some of
hoodies,
them
the
socks.
t-shirts, all that. Hype Waco shut down, but you get the Hype Waco shirts. All the skunk by us. Make sure you go get that plug. That plug made me forget what the fuck I was saying.
Did you tell them about the socks?
Yeah, so I think we got the socks. We got the BluezVille skunk socks. We got shirts. We got hoodies. If you want your official BluezVille merch, go there, support the brand. We out here. So that shameless plug made me forget what I was saying. Do you remember?
Do I remember?
What the fuck was I saying?
We was talking about, we was going into a rabbit hole.
Oh, economy.
Then you was in the economy.
Yeah. Okay, everybody's concerned about the economy crashing, right? Which is the biggest thing. But if you think about what our economy is based off, money has no sort of backing whatsoever, right? In history, the paper dollar was backed off what gold reserve we have. No longer based off that. You think how you get paid is direct deposit. Most people cash out, PayPal, Venmo. We're living in an age of digital currency. Money is nothing but a number on a screen in today's age. So how are we really in debt and all this other shit?
That's why Gaddafi's not here anymore.
Niggas is exposing this World Bank shit.
Because Gaddafi was like, hey, we're gonna turn the currency back to gold. And he had everybody on board. It was like, oh, we gotta knock this motherfucker out. The United States ain't gonna be worth shit.
Not a goddamn thing. What do we have back in it? Motherfucking numbers.
Because at the end of the day, like, remember, I think me and you it's funny, we talked about this maybe a while back when we was talking about nobody's really rich. They just see a number on the screen and they go with it.
Pretty much. That's it. Like, what are the numbers in my bank account? Like,
exactly. It's
it
like
was digitally transferred on the screen.
How many of the millionaires have actually seen the million? I don't think people understand how much $1 million covers a room. If you put it in hundreds or anything, how much money that really is when you see it out. You know what I mean?
I think that shit would fit on a coffee table.
Hell yeah, that's a lot of money. Most millionaires haven't seen the million in cash.
A lot of them don't even use, like, really rich people don't give a fuck about, like they don't even function or like deal with like cash or money in that way. Like they trade assets, and niggas is rich off what they're worth. Like, you know what I mean? But if you think about this, right? So economy, stock market crashing. You talked about teaching your kids how to financially invest, and I think what you said, if we're talking about like how to boost the economy or how to. There's a saying. I was talking to my mama earlier, and we were talking about this. It was like I'm gonna fuck up the saying, but it's something in the realm of like the way rich people get rich through times of hardship. Like when times are good, get conservative. When times are bad, then get greedy. Some shit like that. We're basically like in this time of economic scarcity is a time to buy. Like the stock market down, time to buy. Now, let's go. Right? That's how we got to think about investing. What are we using the most? Charmin has got to shot the fuck up. Whoever making Purell, them niggas is shot the fuck up.
Hey, okay, you said something that really just pinpointed, and this is what I think is happening too. One of the things with the economy, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like that is trying to make people come back to buying from their own soil. Because keep in mind, we cut China.
Yeah.
We cut out, and China is the main source of all products we get, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Whether it be just pretty much the Asian culture over there is pretty much the manufacturers of everything.
Yeah, they've been the main import of everything. And
exactly. So I feel like we were trying to stick it to their economy or whatever. You know what I mean? And
if Trump come out and say, God damn these Chinese and this flu, if they spread to this world, fuck them. We not buying iPhones no more. We gonna make our own shit. Let's call it the megaphone. We're gonna make America great again.
We're gonna come out with a new phone. We're gonna call it a Trumpy. We're gonna call it the Trumpy. Yes, Trumpy. It will show real news. Yes.
Oh
It
shit.
works as a key fob for your hotel.
Oh. Oh shit.
But yeah, I just like I say, I feel like that's one of the biggest factors too, is just like giving to the American dollar. Now, I feel like the people who was winning for a second now, when the grocery stores was going, doing all that shit, those are people who ran like the former market shit. Like people who had grown their own produce, all that shit, boy, they making money.
Yo, I think that's something that we I think this is making everybody realize like we're supposed to be we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world, but when this shit hit, we fucked. Niggas got technology to talk to each other, but you can't eat shit.
Exactly. We're the greatest country in the world, but we borrow every fucking thing.
Nigga, we can't. Niggas think hamburgers is just, hey man, you gotta kill a cow. We don't hunt our own shit. We don't know how to grow our own shit. Listen, if a weed supply is shorted, I know how to grow my own weed, but I can shoot a rabbit. I don't know about skinning.
I know how to kill a cow. I'm just gonna cook the whole motherfucker.
Put that bitch on a pit like a goddamn Hawaiian.
I know how to dig a
whole
hole.
Motherfucker on that bitch.
No, fuck that. I know how to dig a hole and put him in the ground and cook his ass.
We gotta take it back to the roots, nigga. To the roots.
But really, truth be told, I think that's one thing I would say that this little thing is doing right now. I'm starting to see a lot of creative people.
Yo, it's a lot of shit. Wait, hold on. Before we get into that, you said something interesting that I wanted to comment on, because you said about we joked about like sticking it to China economically. But that is one of the good things that I have seen as far as like, in this time of crises is concerned, people really supporting local, right? We have this real big push on supporting local markets. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, so within this next few months, right, everything's shutting down. These big chains are gonna bounce back. The big chain food markets, the big chain grocery stores, these big the airlines, all those niggas is gonna bounce back. Come on now. But it's really gonna be the mom and pops who really have been getting their business month to month. That's like, listen, I don't know if I'm gonna be open after this shit come back, right? So it has been a real big push of us supporting local. With that being said, let's shout out some local sponsors real quick. Sponsored by, let's give a shout out to Skeleton Curiosities, Waco's only Odysseys and Curiosity shop. You'll find a unique selection of clothing, accessories, books, taxidermy, art, and more.
Sponsors over here, motherfucker?
Shop online at SkeletonCuriosities.com and know them. Go to their social media at Skeleton Curiosities. Stay spooky, my friends. Support local business.
Where the fuck you get that shit?
You see how smooth I did that shit?
You want some gothic thongs? You want gothic thongs?
Oh shit! Yeah,
cool,
man. I like that weird shit. I want a bitch to dress up in cosplay. I want a bitch to dress up like she's Thelma from goddamn Scooby Doo with no drawers on.
I take Thelma, but I don't want her ass coming to come lay in my casket. I don't want that shit. I'm dark, but not that dark.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If a bitch was laying there, was like, come here, come knock me off in this casket, I might knock a bitch off in the casket. We were like, hey man.
Bro, listen, keep in mind, I don't understand why a casket has springs and all that shit in it.
Oh shit.
But I heard they pretty comfortable.
You said she got springs in it?
Yep.
Hey man, what's this nigga doing that
I be
6 feet
watching
under?
If you ever watch the funeral home, they got springs in that bitch, and they got this little crank in that motherfucker that raises that bitch up. You ever watch the funeral home? He be over there.
You got a nigga raised up at...
Yeah, that's how he coming up. This is how he coming up. listen. That's
Oh,
one place.
shit.
Hey, if this don't work out, I'm gonna open up a funeral home. I'm not gonna work in that bitch, but I'm gonna own it.
Bruh, you know what's funny? I was so wait, okay. I'll comment on this and then we'll get back to what we were saying earlier because what you just said made me think of something. I was, in this quarantine, we're all locked down. In my Netflix binge, I finished watching the Madam CJ Walker joint.
I did too.
You see that? And it's fun. But one of the dudes that she tries to pitch to is one of the richest black men in the city. Is a fucking mortician. And if you think about,
knock her ass.
Yeah, he did. He was fucked up off that. He was
Nigga,
fucked
get your
up.
ass in his casket. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you.
He said, what is it gonna take for you to invest in my business? That nigga Harvey Weinstein. Yo, he Cosby the bitch before Cosby existed.
Yes. But you know what's funny? That's pretty much what the world was back then. If a woman really, you see how Booker T. Washington did to other chicks.
All them niggas was like, man, bitch, if you don't sit down.
Look at this fine looking man.
Yo, you see when he went backstage, they say, bitch, if you don't calm that shit down, I'll come interrupting my set like that. I'm a man talking, goddammit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, them niggas was fucked up about that. But if you talk about getting into business, mortician is like the funeral home business, you will always have business because motherfuckers die every day, B.
Yeah, only way you will go out of business if you fuck up.
Can I break in just for a second?
Yeah.
Yep.
I had an idea a long time ago for a new type of funeral home. You ever be driving around and you see those banks that have closed down that have the lanes in them,
Oh, yeah.
with the foomp, that thing, that sucks up your money,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is at that window that you would see the tellers, you get like one of those rotating things, like you rotate hot dogs in the Quickie Mart.
Yeah.
But a real big one. And you put a few caskets on it. And that way you could just pull up, hit the button of your beloved, and just have it go chink to the next one.
Hey.
You take your flowers and just go foomp right up into the thing.
Mike,
and
you're
say,
not far-fetched.
That would be perfect in this current climate.
But hey, Mike, you do know there is a drive-through funeral home.
I saw that. I saw the drive-through funeral home. Yeah, and I knew that I had missed out. I have one other idea, and this is not a funeral home, but tell me if I'm crazy or not. When a hibachi place shuts down, you see those places that shut down, the hibachi places, and you know how many Mexican restaurants there are, right? And there's tons of Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
Why don't they ever open a Mexican hibachi? Like in one of those places where you'd have the grill out in front of you, cooking the fajitas, and he could flip the onions at you and all that stuff. It's not funny, but it's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That is very funny. That is very funny. But I'll tell you a restaurant you never see around here or in anywhere. You never see any African restaurants.
Bro.
You see Jamaican, you see Caribbean, different Caribbean, you see different Hispanic. You've never seen no Johannesburg fucking restaurant.
So here's the thing, right? I'm recording from an undisclosed location. I had to get away from the coronavirus. If you want a hint of where I'm at, we'll play a little game of Carmen Sandiego. I'll give you a hint. I went to purify myself in the waters of Minnetonka. Boom.
Simple. What the fuck? That was. If you don't get this one right, I think these motherfuckers are stupid on our shit. You could have said. You could have said, "Shoot the J. Shoot it. I love pancakes."
Yeah, I'm serving pancakes after basketball games. But up here though, there is a high African population. There's a lot of Somalians, like Ethiopian and Eritrean kind of area. A lot of them are up here. So you actually do see a lot of them African restaurants. And what I'm saying is to you, I hear you.
I see a lot of African origin restaurants. I'm talking about Zulu folks. I see a lot of Ethiopian restaurants. Come on, bro. Matter of fact, I see a lot of Ethiopian food trucks. But even when I'm in Austin, like I would see Trinidad food. I would see everywhere else. Keep in mind, you got a big African community there, but you really didn't see a lot of the, like you seen the restaurant, but I don't think you wanted to eat it though, because you was like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
They still got the flies floating around that motherfucker.
Not just that, it's just a lot of shit. You like, I just don't want to get look. If I'm gonna get some damn food from your ass, at least lotion your feet. That's the first thing I'm looking at. Your feet look ass. I don't want shit out your restaurant.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Hey, but you probably the darkest dude where you at though right now. A lot of light
skin. No, it's a lot of half breed niggas up here. There's a lot of half breed niggas up here.
Hey, you fitting in perfect.
Yo, I get so much love up here. I love it.
Hey, shit, I come up there. They swear I'm from another country. All I gotta do is talk with an accent.
Bruh, you gonna get so many people try to touch your dreads.
All right, as long as they let me touch the pum pum.
Oh, it'll happen. Trust me. Anyway, it looks like we only got like 6.5 minutes left, right?
Yeah.
All right. But before we got in the other rant, you was about to say something. I think I know where you was going. You said about the creatives. You're seeing a lot of people getting creative.
Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of like people being like just being creative with different things, different ideas. One thing that I don't know if I can get into, man, I don't know about you, and that's some TikTok videos.
No, I will not do TikTok.
I'm a comedian, bro. I want somebody to copy off me.
I'm not. Yeah, it's like you said. I'm not gonna take credit for coining this phrase because I heard it from you, but I think it was so fucking perfect. Fucking karaoke comedy.
Yeah,
it's fucking karaoke comedy, and I'm like, yo, I don't. To me, it's not even really funny. It's some like scenario shit. I was like, oh, okay, you do I had some people that do like 60-second clips and shit. That's like creative and doing some funny shit. Then it's just other people like doing voice. It's not.
See, I wouldn't do the voice part.
I feel like
to get on that shit, I would probably be a song. I'll probably do a song that has nothing to do with me. I'm talking about like some super punk rock ass shit that I'll have to learn the lyrics to, and people be like, I can't believe he sung that song on TikTok. That's gonna make him go viral. That's the only way I would do. Like, I don't get it, man.
Yeah, man. I don't.
Voices your damn self.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yo. And yeah, I don't fuck with that shit. But there are other avenues. I think like we're trying to find avenues to sort of connect and get creative. Like, I mean, I've tried to do the skit. Like I could do the skit thing. I put out a skit. Check out that Corona Cough versus Weed.
Yeah, it was good. Y'all need to go share that skit, man.
Yeah, and so like,
can you post on Facebook?
Yo, I couldn't
find it on there.
Yo, it's on. So like my business page, Terry Bluez, is still up. I still post from it, but I think they like at that point they took down my personal page, so I lost all that reach. But I think they probably shadow banned my other page to where like
they shadow ban. That's good. I like that.
To where it's very limited. That gives it a very limited reach. Like this nigga be saying some wild shit, so chill on letting people see his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've seen people doing like a lot of live streaming shit. You know, we're doing this. It's a lot of big time big time people doing their shit from home, doing their podcasts like this. Seeing how do you feel about the live stream standing up shit? Yeah.
Speaking of creativity, you know who what's his name? Lucas, Joyner Lucas.
Yeah.
Did you hear his song,
video?
The Wheel?
Yeah.
The creativity behind that Joker.
Yeah.
Dope. That was dope.
And I've
Like,
never been a Jordan Lucas fan, like, but that shit was fire.
like,
Yeah.
Jordan, he's okay. I like his, like, I don't really listen to his music, but I do like his end of the year rap.
Yeah.
Those are pretty dope. But that the creativity that he put into that Will, I thought that was dope right there, bro.
Yeah. No, that shit was fire, man. It's a lot of, man. I think this is the time where we kind of take a step back. Like, I was a little upset about not being able to do shows, but then I was like, all right, I'll take this time to really buckle down and get to writing the shit we've been talking about doing, these movie scripts, and we talked about some shit that's gonna come out. Just doing that
And that's
shit,
really what
man.
I ain't gonna lie, I've come up with so many different ideas during this time. You know what I mean? Just stuff I know that once we get back free again, oh man, I'm not taking my foot off the gas, bro.
No, real talk.
That's what this thing made me think. I feel like I built up enough ideas now, built up enough things to where we as BluezVille got to get that shit out now. You know what I mean? It's actually it's perfect for it. You know what I mean? Everybody on the same level.
Gentlemen,
so
you got less than a minute.
Out now.
You got less than a minute.
Yep. So whoever comes back out now, they got to come out with it. Everybody coming back out on the same level.
Yeah. And we'll come out fire, man. Yep.
Exactly.
So Mike said we got less than a minute. We can't do our Black Preacher shit for the Zoom shit. He got the limited version. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We came to a white church today.
We're gonna wrap it up. Get you guys out of here for the Sunday game.
When the service is over, that's it.
All right. So I gotta give you the outro before we get out of here. All right. What's going on? It's your boy Terry Bluez from an undisclosed location, serving pancakes after basketball games with my homie
Onterio Linville.
And this is BluezVille. And we
J.
Shoot it.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. You want some
game,
Charlie Murphy?
Blouses.
Bluez, nigga. Run it.
This has been Road Media Network Podcast.